Hi everyone, it's Terry here from nutsaboutsstamping.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a gift card holder. It's a nice time of year to learn how to make this project so that you can use your supplies that you have at home all throughout the year to make similar ones. For my gift card holder, I'm going to use the Painted Poppies bundle. I'm going to start off with a piece of basic black cardstock that's cut 11 by 4 1/4 and scored at the 5.5 mark. And then to that, I'm going to bring in my paper cutter and I'm going to cut off 1 inch from one end of the holder, because the person that's going to be receiving this needs to be able to get into it. So that's important to have a little bit of a shorter end on the front. All right, so now I am going to bring in some new designer series paper. It's called Golden Honey Specialty Designer Series paper, and it's available for free with a $50 product order or €60 product order if you're going to order from my European store. It's available through Sale-a-bration, which begins, or it has already begun. It began on January 3rd and it goes through March 31st. And I think this paper is super fun. It has gold elements and it's black and white. So you can do so much with it, and you can expect to see a lot more projects using it in the coming weeks. So I've got the piece with the honeybee on it, and that's going to be the main designer series paper element for the front of my gift card holder, like so. And then I have a piece of the other side. I have a leftover piece, and so I'm going to place this piece vertically, like so. And that'll just be a nice contrasting piece for the front of this project. Whoop, it slipped a little bit, hang on. There we go. All right, now I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to create some elements. The first element I'm going to create is the phrase from the Perennial Birthday Stamp Set. I'm going to use this one that says, "Wishing you the best on your special day." I'm going to ink it with Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm going to stamp it on this piece of Whisper White, like so. And then the second thing that I'm going to do is bring in another piece of Whisper White, and I have the smaller poppy from the Painted Poppies stamp set, and I'm going to ink it up, stamp it down, and rather than this be black and white, because there's definitely a black and white theme happening, I'm going to bring in my Poppy Parade Stamp and Blends and my basic black Stamp and Blend. I'm going to use just the darker one, and I'm going to color this image, and then we'll be ready for the next step on this card. So I'll be back in a moment. All right, I have my poppy all colored and ready to go. And so now I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine, and I'm going to die cut a bunch of things. So the first is I'm going to bring in this die, which goes beautifully around the phrase, and I'm going to die cut the poppy that I've colored. Let's just move it a little bit closer here. Okay, and then also in the same pack, there is this border image, and I am going to cut a border out of basic black, and I put some of the adhesive sheet on the back of it, so it's going to create a little border sticker for me. Boy, I cut that really close. All right, let's run it through and see what happens. Okay, so there's my border and my poppy. It slipped a little bit, but that's okay. And then there's my phrase. And now I'm going to bring in my take your pick tool, and I'm going to poke this border out away from the die because I want to die cut a second one. There we go. Like I said at the beginning, this card has lots of details to it. It's not complex to make. So now I'm going to bring in my gift card holder, and what I want to do is take one of my smaller circle framelits, and what I want to do is I just want to cut a little bit of a divot, I guess, in the front of the gift card holder. So I'm going to run that through now. And there we go. It's perfect. That's just what I wanted. Hopefully you can see it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my borders on the back side of this label so they just poke up a little bit. I'm going to do that with both sides, and then I'll show you what it looks like and how to finish this off. I brought in my silicone sheet because I want to put some snail right on the top edge and bottom edge of my phrase so that then I can add this little decorative border. And if I don't want my snail to get on my grid paper, so the silicone sheet is the perfect solution for that. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to take off the backing of the adhesive sheet, which makes this border like a sticker sheet. And I'm going to bring in, oh, this is going to be so cute. I'm going to bring in my gift card holder. Oh, I'm going to put some snail on the back of this as well. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't sticking so well. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then I've got my beautiful colored poppy. So I want to add that. And I'll use a couple of mini Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. And that'll give it a little bit of lift off the front, like so. Now I've got two ways that I can close up my gift card holder. I can use my snail adhesive, or I can use my tear and tape adhesive, and that's going to be my adhesive of choice. And I'm not going to go all the way to the top edge because we need room for fingers to get in to grab the gift card. So I will just peel the back side off of the tear and tape adhesive. Maybe. There we go. There's one. And here we go. There's the second one. And then I'll just close it up like so. Now I have a couple of options. I can just slide my gift card in here. I could create a little mini card and then write a little note on it and attach this with one of the mini glue dots, or I can just attach this to some kind of a slider insert and slide that in to complete my project. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurements for all of the layers, please head to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While you're on my blog, consider subscribing to my free newsletters. I send a newsletter each week with a project idea you won't see anywhere else. And if you want to earn this paper for free, what you can do is place an order at my online store. If it's over $50 US or 60 euros in Europe, then you can earn this paper for free. I'm Terry. I am nuts about stamping. I hope you'll create something fun today too. Bye for now.